Okay, me again. The daily video is going to be a habit, but with the markets moving like they are, it just saves a lot of time, and it usually have a lot to get off my chest. So same old, same old. You know the drill. I'm actually going to use slope charts mostly today. I'm just briefly going to just show the toss charts for the sake of the futures data. This is just the past few days. This, I mean, it seems like a million years ago, but this was last week with the Fed, and we had our drop, then our pop, and then our plunge after that. And this really set in motion this kind of slow grinding descent we've been seeing. So down, 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 and we seem to have found a real struggle zone right here. What this line represents is simply June's low. And so we made a new yearly low barely here. And then it probably got like a quarter point below that here. It's like each day we're making a teeny low. Then today we got a little bit more of a significant low. But the main reason I'm showing this is because of what keeps happening with these like false breakouts. Because yesterday, of course, in the morning we went whoosh, and that just went blah. And then through the course of the evening and the nighttime and the wee hours, up, 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 up. And then, you know, this lasted literally moments. It got above its prior high. And I was thought, okay, here comes 3,800. We're going to finally get our counter turn rally. Boom, down it goes. So that's interesting. It's interesting. And that's really all I got to say about that. It's interesting. But let's get rid of that, move that to another screen, and talk instead about some ETFs, just some generalities. And you know, I don't bother to prepare for these things, but I've got a pretty good sense as to what they're doing and what's worth talking about. So let's just talk through some important ones. I'm not gonna show a few. I've got like 53 ETFs that I follow, but let's just look at a few. The biggest and baddest, of course, is the spider. As I mentioned in a post today, we made a new low barely on this. The old low back on June 17 was 362.17, and these of course are adjusted for dividends. And today's low was 360.87. So not quite $2, just a little bit lower than what we had seen. But as I said on my Taste Street show today, the prospect for a plunge, and I mean a big plunge, is stronger now than it was even yesterday, because this erosion that's taking place. I mean, this is like, I can just hear the snare drum in the background. And as I also said on Taste Retreat, I wake every morning increasingly terrified. But you know what? And someone out here needs to hear this. I've waited 13 years for this market, and I will be, I shall refrain from any colorful obscenities. I shall not miss the opportunity. Oh, as they say in Hamilton, I'm not going to give away my shot. Is that it? Yeah. So that's my point. I do not want. I've waited a long time for a market like this, and you know, slipping on a light blue chiffon dress with some high heels and spritzing some perfume. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to man up for this market, and I've been trying to do so. So I'm excited about the prospect of just an absolute plunge-a-palooza on that sucker. I'm especially pleased about what's going on with commodities. This is a fantastic setup here. I know T and Revolution and I see eye to eye on this. Energy, I'm thrilled with the prospect there, because as we've seen with USO, we have got a dynamite pattern here. We've got a long-term channel, which last tagged its upper line during the panic of the Ukraine war, and since then has formed this beautiful top, which is breaking down just gorgeous. And my view is that, I mean, like today was a good day. I new record high in the portfolio, made a profit, all that good stuff, but it wasn't a great day. What'll make it a great day is for energy to fail too. That's when it'll be like, I'll have to watch myself. I'll be so excited. So it wasn't that today, because USO actually was up about 2%. What else is cooking? I won't shut up about XLP. I'm just, as my premium readers know, I'm just gaga over this. and I've got my slope alert set. Yes, on that, and I've got the sad slope alert here just in case, God forbid, that transpire. Oh, I'm just scrolling on the. I'm out of your view. You can see my scroll bar. I'm cheating a little bit. I'm looking for other interesting tidbits to talk about. I refuse to touch gold. It's harmed me too many times. It's like a summer camp counselor has violated me repeatedly. I'm not going to trust him again. I will say on a bullish note, it has tagged its long-term trend line. It should, underline should, go up from here. I do not trust gold anymore. I'm not going near it. I'm not going into the miners, the junior market, nothing. Nothing. And I'll just add salt to the wound. If it does rally, I'm dumping the bullion I've got left because I resent the hell out of this stuff. I hate gold. Hate it. Take it as a buy signal if you like. I don't care. I hate gold. I hate precious metals. They were sold on a lie, on a promise of, inflation protection. All that stuff is garbage. Have I made that clear? Really don't like it. Oh, let's not talk about iWire anymore. That just hurts too much. Too painful. Maybe just one or two more. Here's SMH, semiconductors. I have, this alarm went off yesterday too. I've dragged it down again. I've reset it just to make it more conservative. Oh, it's actually a little bit below that right now. So I'll just keep that where it is. I'll drag it down right there, make it below today's low. So that's also kind of teetering, I would say. And the last one, we'll just wrap with this, the cubes. The most bullish thing I can say about these is that we're getting close to two major support points on this long-term trend line, very long-term, it goes like 13 years. We're getting within spitting distance of that. It's about, 15 points away or so, 15 to 20. And at the same time, this Fibonacci at 258, which is about 16 points away, they just so happen to converge right there. So a tag of this zone, like a plunge to this zone right here, around about 260, just a little south of 260, that would scare the bejesus out of me in terms of support. That's a very meaningful level, I think. But I would add to that, should that level be broken, goodness gracious me, we can talk about a new, like, literal crash taking place. So that's the next gargantuan test right there. And with that, I think that's enough. So I'll end it.